Hello, hello, and welcome to the Deep Dive. I'm Teacher Mari.
And I am Teacher Paulo. And you.
Yes.
You are listening. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. Today is June 11th, 2025, and we are diving deep into your English conversation course class notes.
That's right. From our school, AcademiaBSB. Specifically, we have the notes for group T253. Your group.
Oh,
hello to T253.
Jenny, see you. And ladies, let's be honest, you are rocking it. You are almost at the end of level A1 in the CEFRL. That's the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. Big name, simple idea. You are building your foundation.
Seriously, congratulations. It's amazing. You started maybe after many years away from studying, and look at you now, almost A2. Keep going. Okay, keep studying hard. You can do it.
You absolutely can. So today, what are we doing? We are unpacking these class notes, like opening a present, but, educational.
We'll look at pronunciation, old sounds, new sounds. We'll look at useful phrases. Grammar. Oh, yes, grammar. Demonstratives and contractions. Don't worry, we'll make it simple.
Super simple, we promise. Then we peek at reading, writing, and watching activities, all from your last class.
Think of this as like a review session, but more fun and with us. We'll see how everything connects, how each little piece helps you communicate.
Okay. Ready. Take a deep breath. Let's unpack these notes slowly. All right. First things first, let's look at the structure, how these notes are organized.
Yeah, the notes have different sections, like chapters in a book. We see things like vocabulary building, pronunciation guidance, language usage.
Idiomatic expressions, grammar, reading, writing, listening, speaking training, and watching. Wow. Lots of sections.
It shows our school, Academia BSB, likes to cover everything, right? A full workout for your English brain. But today, for this deep dive, we only have the notes with content written down for June 11th.
Exactly. So we are focusing on pronunciation, language usage, grammar, reading, writing, and watching. Those are the parts we have information for.
Got it. So let's start with the first one on our list. Pronunciation, section 2.1. This part says past class.
Okay, section 2.1, pronunciation past class. So this is stuff you probably worked on before the June 11th class, like review.
Exactly. These are words or sounds that maybe were a little tricky, needed extra practice.
Yeah.
The notes list some pairs.
Let's see them. First pair, live x leave. L-I-V-E versus L-E-A-V-E.
Ah, yes. That's your A like in sit versus the long E like in seat. Lev, leave. Hear the difference. Live, leave. Super important. One little sound changes everything.
Like I live here versus I leave now. Totally different. Good one to practice. Okay, next pair. Shirt expert, S-H-I-R-T versus S-K-I-R-T.
Oh, yeah. The sh sound, like be quiet, shirt, versus the X sound, skirt. Two sounds together, skirt.
One is for your top body, one is for your bottom body, usually. Shirt, skirt, got it. Practice that shit and skirt.
Next pair. Lower X lawyer, L-O-W-E-R versus L-A-W-Y-E-R.
Oh, this one. Lower,
Yep.
like make something go down. Lower. Lawyer, like the person who argues in court. Lawyer. Different vowel sounds in the middle there.
Lower, lawyer. Hear it. It's subtle, I know, but important. You don't want to ask your lawyer to lower his price and say it wrong. Awkward.
Very awkward. Okay, last pair. Watch X wash. W-A-T-C-H versus W-A-S-A.
This is the she sound, like chair, watch, versus the she sound again, like shirt, wash.
Watch TV, wash clothes, watch, wash. That little sound at the end makes all the difference. See, she.
The notes also list some single words from past practice. Footwear, sneakers, shoes.
Ah, okay. So vocabulary about things you wear on your feet. Footwear, that's general. Shoes, also general. Sneakers, those are the sporty ones, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Probably practice the sounds in those words. Maybe the ooh in shoes and the stress in sneakers. It shows pronunciation practice is ongoing. Keep working on the tricky bits. Good job revisiting these.
Okay, let's take our first little break. Let those sounds settle in your brain. Live, leave, shirt, skirt.
Lower, lawyer, watch, wash. Yes. Take a breath. We'll be right back after a short pause.
Singing slowly, slightly off key. These shoes are made for walking.
Okay, maybe Teacher Mari needs singing lessons. We are back.
Maybe. All right, before the break, we talked about section 2.1, those pronunciation words from a past class, like live and leave. Important review.
Super important. Because clear pronunciation helps people understand you. That's the goal, right? Communication. Yeah. Now let's move to section 2.2, pronunciation, current class.
Right, so this is what was new for the June 11th lesson itself. The notes list two words. Just two this time.
What are they? Let's see. Colleague, C-O-L-L-E-A-G-U, and Christmas, C-H-R-I-S-T-M-A-S.
Okay, colleague. This means someone you work with, a coworker. The tricky part here is often the stress. Where is the strong sound?
Let's say it slowly. Colleague. It's on the first part, right? Colleague, not colleague.
Yeah, exactly. Colleague.
Yeah.
Practice that. She is my colleague. Good.
And the second word, Christmas. Ah, a fun one.
Fun, but tricky. What's the trick here? Think. Listen closely. Christmas. Christmas. Do you hear the T? Christermaze, no. No T sound. It's silent. Like a little ghost letter.
Poof, gone. Christmas. We don't say the T. And it starts with that Chris sound, like cracker. Christmas.
So a good sentence might be, my colleague loves Christmas. See, you practice both.
Perfect. So this section shows the lesson focused on maybe stress patterns, colleague, and silent letters or specific sounds. Christmas. Little details, but they make a big difference in sounding clear.
Okay, moving on. From sounds to actual phrases you can use. Section 3, language usage.
Yes. This is where English starts to feel useful, right? Things you can actually say to people. The notes, give us 3 examples.
Let's check them out. First one, I love that.
Okay, I love that. Super common, super useful. When do you use it, Teacher Mori?
Well, okay, imagine you show me a picture of your new puppy. It's super cute.
Puppy, okay.
I look at the picture, my face goes in, and I say, I love that.
Exactly. Or maybe I suggest, let's get ice cream.
Ooh, yes, please. I would definitely say, I love that. It shows strong positive feeling. You really like the idea or the thing. Easy peasy.
Totally. Okay, next phrase. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. This sounds a bit more grammatical.
It uses that have not seen structure. Present perfect tense. But don't worry about the name. Think about the meaning.
Okay. So maybe you ask me, did you see the new Marvel movie?
Did you?
And maybe. No, not yet. So I say, no, I haven't seen it.
Perfect. It means from the past up until right now, the action, seeing the movie, did not happen for you. I haven't seen it. Very useful for talking about movies, books, places, experiences.
Got it. Haven't seen it. Good one. Okay, last phrase. That is right.
That is right. Or often we squish it together and say, that's right.
Contractions. We'll talk more about those later. So that is right or that's right. What does it mean?
It means you agree or you confirm something is correct. Like if I say the class is on Tuesday, yes.
You would check your notes and say, yes, that is right.
Exactly. Or maybe a student answers a question correctly. The teacher can say, yes, that is right. Good job. It confirms correctness.
Okay. So 3 useful chunks. I love that. Positive feeling. I haven't seen it. No experience yet. That is right. Agreement confirmation.
Putting these in the notes shows the lesson wants you to have ready-made phrases for real conversations. Practical English. Love it.
All right. Quick breather again. That was useful language. Let it marinate.
Good idea. Quick pause. Don't go anywhere. Short pause simulation. Singing slowly.
That is right. I like it. Wait, okay, I'll stop. We are back.
Thank goodness. All right, recap. We just talked about Section 3, language usage, those super helpful phrases like, I love that, and I haven't seen it. Ready for everyday chats.
Exactly. And learning these chunks is key in our Academia BSB method. It helps you speak more fluently, faster, without building every sentence from zero. Now, prepare yourselves.
Dun, 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 dun. Section 5, grammar. I know. Sometimes grammar feels scary, but it's just the rules of the game. And these rules, super important. They really are. Think of grammar like the bones of English. You need bones to stand upright. You need grammar to make sense. And this lesson focused on 2 key areas.
First, demonstrative adjectives and pronouns. Wow, big words again. Let's break it down. Demonstratives just means pointing words.
Exactly. Words you use to point at things like this and that and these and those. That's it. 4 words.
Okay, let's make it super clear. This. THIS, you use this for one thing, singular, and it's my pen, near you, close, right here.
Like, this pen is blue. It's right here in my hand. One pen, near me. This pen. Or just, this is my pen. This is a pronoun.
Got it. One thing, near. Now, that. THAT, you use that for one thing, singular again, but it's far away, over there, not close.
Right. That clock on the wall is big. The clock isn't near me. It's over there. One clock, far away, that clock. Or, that is the clock. That is a pronoun.
Easy. This, near, that far. Both for one thing. Okay, what about more than one thing? Plural.
For plural things. Near you. Close by, you use these, THESE.
Like, maybe I have 2 pens, or 3, or 10. They are here, near me. I say, these pens are blue, or these are my pens.
Perfect. More than one thing. Near. These. And the last one. More than one thing. Plural, but far away. Over there.
That must be those. THOSE, those.
You got it. Like Those birds in the sky are flying. The birds are not near me. They are far away. More than one bird. Those birds, or those are birds.
Okay, let's recap. Super slow.
One thing near. This.
One thing far.
One thing near.
These. More than one thing far. Those.
Boom. Demonstratives. Not so scary now, right? You point with words.
Now, what's the second grammar point in section 5?
Something very English.
Yeah.
Very common. Contracted forms, or
Contractions. This is when we get lazy and push words together.
Kind of. It's about making speech flow better, sound more natural. We shorten words, especially when speaking or writing informally, like emails to friends.
Okay, the notes give examples. Present simple of the verb to be, like, I am? How does that contract?
I am becomes. I'm okay. Take out the A. Put in an apostrophe. I'm happy.
You are.
Becomes. Take out the A. You're learning English. Careful. Sounds like Y-O-U-R.
Yeah.
But spelling is Y-O-U-R-E.
Good tip. She is.
T's. Take out the A. She's my colleague. Sounds like S-H-E-S. Careful.
Oh, we are.
Where? Take out the A. Where? We're studying.
And they are.
Take out the A. They're nice.
Huh.
Sounds like T-H-E-I-R and T-H-E-R.
Tricky. English spelling is fun, huh? So we're there. Good. What else? Future with will. Like, I will go. Like gloves. Take out W-A. I'll go tomorrow.
You will.
Take a W-A. You'll understand.
And negatives like do not.
Super common. Do not becomes don't. NT. I don't know.
Will not. This one is a bit strange.
It is. Will not becomes won't. W-O-N-T. Totally different. I won't be late. Memorize this one.
Okay. Won't.
Oh.
Got it. And did not. Past tense negative.
It did not becomes didn't. NT again. She didn't come. Phew. Okay. So contractions make you sound more natural, more fluent, like real English speakers.
Exactly. And you need to understand them when you listen, too. People use them all the time.
Yeah.
So the lesson smartly pairs demonstratives, clear pointing, with contractions, natural sound.
What about mistakes students make? With demonstratives, maybe mixing up singular plural, saying this books.
Oh, yeah, that's common. Remembering this, that for one, these be no's for more than one takes practice. Or mixing up near far, pointing here but saying that.
And contractions, maybe forgetting the apostrophe in writing or mixing up your and your or there.
Absolutely. Those spelling ones are tricky even for native speakers sometimes. But listening and practicing helps a lot. You start to hear the difference.
So grammar section, demonstratives, this, that, these, those, and contractions, your, she's, don't, won't, didn't, etc. Key building blocks.
Okay. Let's move from grammar rules to seeing language in action. Section 6. Reading.
Reading, yes. The notes mention a text called Christmas Evening Party. Sounds festive.
It does. And the notes give us this summary. Should I read the summary?
Yes, please. Read it with enthusiasm, like you're telling us a great story.
Okay, here we go. There was a party. One of the guests arrived late. People were not happy to see the late guest. There was food, cookies. She ordered expensive food. One of the guests prepared cookies with her son. There was a gift exchange.
Ooh, drama. A late guest. People weren't happy. Expensive food. Homemade cookies. Gifts. Sounds like a typical Christmas party, maybe.
Maybe. But notice, it's a simple story. Short sentences. Uses past tense verbs like was, arrived, prepared. Uses vocabulary like party, guests, food, cookies, gift.
Perfect for A1 level. You read it, you understand the main ideas, what happened, who was there, what did they do. Basic comprehension.
Exactly. It puts grammar and vocabulary into a context. A little story. Makes it easier to remember. Now, the notes don't ask us to, but shall we try making a similar style story, but maybe different verbs? Just for fun.
Ooh, yes. Okay, you start. Same simple style.
Okay. There was a meeting. One manager talked first. People listened carefully.
Nice. There were coffee and donuts. He drank black coffee.
One colleague asked a question with her boss. There was a long discussion.
Fun. See? Same simple structure, different words. Reading practice helps you see patterns you can use later.
Which leads us perfectly into the next section. Section 7. Writing.
Writing. So after reading, now you produce. You make the sentences. The notes call this exercise the Christmas Storytime Challenge.
And it connects to the watching section, which we'll talk about next. It seems you watched the first part of a Christmas film.
And then the challenge. Write a short paragraph. The notes say at least 60 to 80 words, and you have to predict. Guess what happens next in the story?
Ooh, I like this. It combines everything. You understand the movie part you watched, listening, watching. Then you use your vocabulary, maybe Christmas party, gift from the reading.
Yeah.
You use your grammar, maybe simple past, maybe demonstratives, maybe ill will for prediction.
And you have to be a little creative. Think what might happen. It pushes you beyond just filling blanks. You're actually using English to express your own idea. That's a big step.
Huge step. Now, the notes don't give your answers, of course.
Yeah.
But let's imagine, based on the vocab we saw, maybe one student wrote something like,
Okay, I think the late guest, she will apologize. She will say sorry. Maybe she brings a very nice gift for everyone. Those gifts will be beautiful. People will be happy then. That uses will, gift, apologize.
good one. Or maybe another student focused on the cookies. The lady who prepared the cookies. She didn't share them. I think she will hide the cookies. That is not nice. Maybe her son will tell everyone where the cookies are. Uses prepared. Cookies, that.
Cookie drama. See? Lots of possibilities. The point is to practice writing sentences, connecting ideas, and using the English you know. 60, 80 words is a good target for A1. Build confidence. All right, final section mentioned in these notes. Section 9, watching.
Yes. This activity sounds fun. Verb detective. Find the action.
Ooh, detective work. I like it. So you watch a short video, and your mission is to find the verbs.
Exactly. The action words. The notes even give a definition, nice and simple. A verb is a word that shows an action or something someone does.
Like run, jump, eat, sleep, talk, listen, watch, all verbs, actions.
Right. So watching a video and spotting these words in action, like seeing someone run while hearing the word run, it connects the word to the meaning visually.
Super helpful. Verbs are like the engine of the sentence. They make things happen. If you don't understand the verb, you probably don't understand the sentence.
Absolutely critical. And why is using video, especially with native speakers, important at our AcademiaBSB method?
Well, first, it's more engaging, right, than just a list of words. Second, you hear natural pronunciation, natural speed, natural rhythm. Even if it's a video made for learners, it's closer to real life.
And you see context. Body language, situation. It all helps understanding. Using up-to-date native speaker material, even simple videos, prepares you for the real world outside the classroom.
So, the verb detective activity. Great way to focus on a key grammar point, verbs, using authentic-ish material in a fun, active way.
Nice. Okay, deep breath. We have unpacked the notes, section by section. Let's step back. What did we learn from this deep dive?
Well, we saw a lesson that touches many bases. It revisits old pronunciation problems, like live leave, showing that takes time. And it adds new ones, like colleague and silent T in Christmas. Practice, practice, practice.
We saw useful phrases added to the toolbox. I love that. I haven't seen it. That is right. Ready for conversation.
Then the core grammar. Demonstratives, this, that, these, those for pointing clear, and contractions don't, won't for sounding natural. Essential stuff.
And it wasn't just rules. It was connected. Reading a story, Christmas evening party.
Yep.
Writing to predict a movie outcome. Watching a video to spot verbs, using the language. It looks like a well-rounded lesson.
Yeah.
Building blocks, put together with practice activities. It reinforces the idea that you learn language piece by piece, skill by skill. How was student performance generally? Fewer pronunciation mistakes now compared to the past class list. We hope so.
We hope so too. Practice pays off. The grammar focus on demonstratives and contractions is solid A1 material. And new vocab like colleague, guest, gift exchange expands your world.
And looking ahead, the notes tell us what's next for you, lucky ladies, in T253.
Yes. Upcoming linguistic scope to be able to. Possessive case and prepositions. More exciting tools for your English kit. And the second part of the movie class, cliffhanger.
Ooh, you get to see what really happens after the late guest arrives.
You know, looking at how language is built piece by tiny piece, a sound here, a word there, a grammar rule. It makes you think.
It makes you think about communication itself. It's so complex what we do when we talk to each other. All these little bits have to work together.
It really brings up one of those big questions, doesn't it? Like Oprah might ask, how does learning the difference between this and that, or remembering to say Christmas without the T, how does mastering that small detail multiplied by thousands of other small details?
How does all that eventually lead to truly understanding someone else? Sharing an idea, feeling connected across languages, across cultures.
Something profound to think about. Because remember, here at Academia BSB,
it is not only about the language.
It is all about communication.
Thank you for joining us on the deep dive. Keep up the amazing work, T253.
Bye for now. Keep practicing.